Welcome back to another episode of Thoughtful Leaders, an initiative on the thoughts of education by Collegedunia.com. Collegedunia is one of India's leading education portals catering to students, parents, education industry players who are seeking information on exams, cutoffs, student reviews, or applying in college. Thoughts on Education is an initiative to enrich the user experience here at Collegedunia.com and also to bridge the long due gap between the vision of top management and the students and parents. So today we have with us Dr. Murthy. He is the founder, president, and the chief mentor at INSOFE, that is International School of Engineering. I would like to actually tell a few things about him. So he is regarded as one of the most prominent personalities in the field of analytics in India. He has worked as a scientist with the Defense Metallurgical Research Laboratories in India and was a chief officer with Prithvi Information Solutions. His expertise lies in simplifying complex ideas and communicating them clearly and excitingly. So welcome, sir. Welcome to our show. Sir, I will actually start with the very basic question right away because I know the time is constrained over here and you are very busy, as I can see that your schedule is also quite busy. So, so can you tell us about how would you how would you describe your leadership style and philosophy?
Okay. So thank you, Mukul, in the first place, and thanks Collegedunia for giving me this opportunity. I have been a startup guy from the beginning. So my friend and I jointly started INSOFE in a small room on day one, and majority of our top leadership have joined us at that point 8 years back. So we know what each one is good at and what each one's requires complementarity in. And accordingly, we designed our roles. I think with such smart people around me, all I need to do is to provide the right environment that enables them to express themselves efficiently. So we understand what everyone has to do and we support and let them do it. That's it. I mean, and then as a startup, the growth is very exciting. Now we are getting into a phase where we have to put in processes. We are putting and learning, but it's a collaborative style. And having said that, at heart, I am a faculty member. I teach. So this is an institute where the CEO probably takes 8 to 10 hour lectures every week because we are professors first. So hands-on, collaborative is probably 2 words that I can call my leadership style.
So great, sir. So going further, so that I have actually been to the website and I was looking through the courses which you offer. So I actually saw that data science and machine learning and artificial intelligence. These are the 3 aspects which are there, and it's a niche course which I can say in today's time, and it is something which is being given a lot of value, and in the next 10 years down the line, it would be something which is right now also very important, and 10 years down the line, it will be very essential also. So how will you actually explain the USP of the institute and the curriculum of the institute, considering the factor that it is providing a niche course?
Okay. Yeah. So talking about the demand, World Economic Forum, I think a week back, released the top 10 jobs and across multiple countries. And remarkably, in most countries, more than 5 out of 10 jobs are AI, ML, data science related. Now that's mind-blowing. That 50% of all new great jobs created will be based on AI, ML shows how strong or how important this field is. Given that there are some excellent players who are offering programs, how does INSOFE differentiate itself? Firstly, our faculty. We have 60 faculty members on our roles, of which 15 are PhDs, 5 are pursuing PhDs, and 10 more faculty members who are adjunct, who are all PhDs, who work for industry, who come and teach. So I don't think there are many departments across the world. I'm not talking about India, and in universities. I'm not talking about education companies that can boast that size of specialist data scientists and machine learning educators. The second major difference is our faculty's involvement in consulting and research. We today are world's largest doctoral program in data science. Well, world's largest or amongst the world's largest. We have already 40 plus doctoral students doing research work in AI and machine learning under our guidance. In addition, we work with constantly. We have so far worked with over 50 companies solving consulting problems. So it is not we don't teach textbook. We teach our research. We teach our consulting experience to the students. And I think that makes a huge difference. And the third and very important is what we offer is accredited as part of master's programs across the globe in 10 different programs in 5 different universities: India, UK, France, USA, Canada. Universities have approved our course as part of their master's curriculum. That's very rare. And normally, companies sell a university program as at a cost to Indian students on their platform. That's not what we do. Our program, our faculty, our teaching is considered as part of their masters. So universities recruit our students into directly the second semester of master's programs. So that's a very important difference that we provide for the student. I mean, we believe we are amongst the finest in the world in terms of data science education, and our university partners, which are amongst the finest, believe that we are amongst the finest and hence accredited. So those are the 3 areas where and how we differentiate ourselves.
So that's actually amazing. So so if we see the next 10 years or 5 years down the line, what would you say the institute's top priorities would be?
We definitely are in a phase where in terms of graduate education, when we say graduate in a global sense, we mean master's and doctoral education. We already are fairly established in India. We send several hundred students into master's programs, make them graduates. One of our goals in the next 5 years is to become truly global, in the sense that we want students from globally to come to India, do our 1 semester program as part of their master's degree. So we truly want to become a specialized world-class data science education and research institute, which attracts global talent, student pool, and provides one of the highest end education. And we want to be very selective about who we choose and work with them to transform them into world-class data scientists.
So actually this leads me to another question, which was actually regarding the same thing. So as you said that you want to bring in foreign students to your institute, right? If we see the trend today, which the students itself in India follow, that they do their graduation in India probably and go to US, UK or somewhere else to pursue the higher education. So what would you like to say to the students who are going outside from India to pursue the higher education, or also the students who are coming from outside to your particular institute, and what will they gain from it?
Yeah. So sure. We, as I think already all our students, around 90% of our students actually study 50% with us and go abroad, complete their masters and work there. That is the primary type of education that we offer. So let me talk about what I want to tell them. I want to tell them that doing masters is a commitment, right? It is there is a huge difference between how a master's degree education is perceived in India, particularly in technology, and outside. In India, majority of the times, master's education is perceived by people who want to do PhD and become faculty, right? Whereas in globally, a master's degree is for people who know more and can solve more challenging problems. So bright students who are committed to solving more challenging problems, either in management or in a functional area or in software, with respect to data science. Don't stop with an undergraduation, pursue all the way, get your graduate degree, because that kind of specialization is the need of the hour. And secondly, don't worry about will it get a job. As I told you, AI machine learning is one of the highest in-demand jobs if you excel in your education. Okay, I don't think you need to worry about a job. Now, that is the thing that I want to tell students who are planning to go abroad. Now, students who definitely want to come to India to study from outside, I want you to know that we are second to none in terms of providing the highest quality education. We are second to none. And because of the economic conditions of the country, we can actually offer it at half or one-third the price of what you get elsewhere. So explore the country, learn from the best, and become the finest professionals.
Okay. So that's great. So I would like to actually ask another thing. So if we see the education system of India right now, and so what would you say would be the biggest challenges for both the industry and also specifically looking at INFOCE? What would you say would be the biggest challenges which are being faced?
So it is INSOFE, International
INSOFE,
School, INSOFE.
Sorry.
So what would be the biggest challenge for INSOFE? The challenge that we have is the academic challenge, in the sense that in machine learning AI particularly, there are 4 or 5 companies that are at the very top. Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Google, and some startups, of course. The rest of the world is probably a couple of decades behind. I'm not kidding when I say a couple of decades behind. I'm talking about corporate world. So if you know, in many engineering disciplines or in policy discussions, people talk about making students job ready, right? But in AI, it's actually different. It is about making industries AI ready. It is not that industries know what to do. They are looking for guidance for the right kind of leaders to actually take them closer to some of these top guys. So our challenge, our government's challenge, is not somehow to take a college graduate and shape him or her to be ready for a job in a company. Our challenge is to take a college graduate and transform them into a leader who can pull the industry forward.
Okay.
Right? So that means you have to be that much cutting edge. As a faculty, I need to understand what is happening and what the industry can adopt, and how do I prepare my students for that. And this has to be done at such a breathtaking pace that it provides a very important intellectual challenge.
Yeah. So actually, I was going through one of your videos on YouTube. It was from Cypher Summit of 2016. So therein you were actually explaining that. So the basically which I was actually able to understand was you were saying that large number of data is not actually important. So you had an experience with the defense. So then you were working on some nuclear this failure project. So I just wanted to know about that also.
No. What I was saying is there's a lot of technology developed to handle large volumes of data. I didn't say it is not important, if I remember right. Yeah. I meant it is nowadays we can handle more easily large volumes of data. But there are some problems where you have very small volumes of data, right? For example, a rare cancer, maybe across the world only 100 or 200 people have it. But as a data scientist, now I are 50 people. I have to now look at that and extract patterns so that future I can guide better. Yeah. If I have million records, getting patterns is easy. If I have 10 records or 20 records, I can't say I will wait for more people to have that cancer. That's ridiculous, right? I mean, doesn't make any sense. So as a data scientist, the true mathematical challenges are when the data is extremely small. I'm not saying large data is irrelevant or anything. There is a challenge that it possesses, which is engineering challenge. How do I actually distribute the data, etc.? Probably in that context I was saying, but this is, as you said, probably I said it 4 years back, so I don't remember what exactly I said, but maybe that's what I meant.
So lastly, I'll just like you to address to the youth and the current students aspiring to get into higher education, as well as specifically for data mining and machine learning and artificial intelligence.
Right. So I want you all to know that data science can be pursued in 3 different ways. Okay. First, ask yourself, are you interested in programming, software programming? Are you interested in business and consulting? Or are you interested in applying data science to your core function? That may be mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, whatever that may be. You have to make up your mind, and there's no one else who can guide you on that. You have to know based on your aptitude, whether you love programming, you love your core engineering, or you love business. But once you understand that, please note that you can study data science in that flavor. Not everyone needs to write hundreds of lines of code to become a data scientist. There are data scientists who use their skills to make excellent business decisions. There are data scientists who use their skills to create better polymers using data science. So understand what is the flavor that you want to become, what you like, and then investigate appropriately for the right program that offers it. And then do it. There are exceptionally good opportunities in all these fields. So once you make up your mind on what you want to do, just as long as you strategically put in enough time and work hard, you will achieve your goals.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving your time to us and expressing your thoughts also. Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks, Mukul. Hopefully your students will benefit from this interaction, and look forward to talking to them more.